Okay. Now that I've finished doing an enormous up the tower, down the tower, up the tower, down the tower, up the tower, down the tower, just to find myself doing it to destroy a couple of magical planks that have been nailed to walls to raise magical rocks, I guess, out of lava. Listen, I'm not saying that it has to make sense, and I'm also not saying that they haven't basically done something similar. It's like, hey, look, there's a big switch in the wall, and it raises like a platform out of the water. That is not a mechanized platform. All I'm saying is that it's a Star Fox game, and for some reason, I'm expecting it to be less magical and more technologically driven, because, like, that's what Star Fox is. It's supposed to be technologically driven, despite the fact that its primary, enemy in most of the remakes that they've done is a disembodied head, which doesn't really make a significant amount of sense. Also, I'm headed into a magic chamber, so I guess the magic ramps are a little bit forgivable. Boss Galdon. Well, at least they're giving me an explicit message that I'm headed into a boss. I'm curious about the operability of this. Yeah, that doesn't look like the Spellstone right there. Let's feed Tricky, and let's get him to thaw this guy out, because that's obviously the answer. Also, I should probably restore whatever I'm carrying here. All right, Tricky, melt the guy. Hello? Oh, here we go.
Flame.
Okay, let's get some distance.
He's got the Spellstone!
I saw that, Tricky. You didn't need to announce it for me. Look at him. Of course you would eat it. We can't have nice things because the Galdon decides to eat them. Okay, yep. My god, really? There's a lot of different camera angles establishing that he's nasty. Take your weapon out already, Fox. You shouldn't just stand there. Okay, I can't leave. I'm getting sudden Devil May Cry vibes because this is a really big arena and I expect the camera to lock onto the boss automatically, and it is not. Oh my god. Would you please? I think... How am I supposed to battle him? I can't even get a freaking lock on the guy. Yep, sure enough, that's a weakness on the tail. So, but he seems extremely good at pivoting. He can pivot. Oh my god. Okay. Slippy, do you have any advice? The Galdon has eaten the Spellstone, so you need to find a way inside of him. His weak points are highlighted, so give them a few hits to see what happens. Okay. I'm glad I read that. I didn't realize that I had to get inside of the Galdon. Is this how I'm supposed to do it? Where are your weak points? Since you're not letting me reach your tail, there must be something else I'm supposed to do, right? Oh my god. No? Go around? Oh, is he after Tricky right now? Hey, that worked out pretty well. Ow, except for the part where I just got hit. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. There we go. Oh, he was trying to run underneath him. Woo. Wow. Can you imagine what Tricky's response to that is? Oh no, Fox! Am I in the back of his throat or his stomach? That looks like a uvula.
Huh?
Well, you know exactly what's gonna happen, Fox. You're gonna get puked. You're gonna need to, like... You're gonna need to, like, take a bath in baking soda there, Fox. Like, the stomach acid is just gonna slowly disintegrate your suit for the rest of the mission. Alright, well, at least they were kind enough to, like, explicitly point out the next weak point on his chest there. I can't, ow, I can't seem to hit it, though. Alright, let's go grab some health, yeah? Try to keep myself all in one piece. I'm gonna have to pick up some more magic at some point, but it's fine for the time being. You know what? That's enough. That's enough. Let's go back. Oh, okay. I didn't lock on. There we go. I'm starting to realize that this is suffering from one of the specific, like, boss problems. If I just spam it? Yeah. Okay. That's cool. That's fine. I'm pretty much out of magic, so I'd better resupply myself. Grab health while I'm at it. Okay, so, I have a critical eye for boss fights. And a lot of this, like, the way that I articulated it the best, in my personal opinion, was whenever I did a video about, oh. Okay. Alright, I did a video about Luigi's Mansion 3 a long time ago, and I articulated the problem with the boss fights in that game, because I love Luigi's Mansion 3. It's a fantastic game, I love the art direction, I love the gameplay of it, but its boss battles, in my opinion, are one of the weaker aspects of it. And the reason is because, in my opinion, the way that I look at boss battles, you get one of two types. You get either a boss battle where the boss... It comes down to whether or not you're allowed to control the pace of the battle. Some boss battles are like, okay, you just have to wait for the boss to cycle animations until they cycle to the animation where they are weak, and then you hit them. Which means it's a waiting game, okay? And that appears to definitely be the case here. And then there are boss battles where the boss is intentionally protecting their weak point, and it is up to you, the player, to explicitly expose that weak point. And I think that the second method of boss battle is far better, because it's based around player action rather than just idle waiting. Slippy, did I miss something? Weak points are highlighted. Okay. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, those are the two types of boss battles, and I detailed it. In my opinion, the best time that I ever made a point out of it was whenever I, basically reviewed Luigi's Mansion 3. Okay, see, there you go. He finally did whatever he was supposed to do to reveal his weak spot. But, I think I detailed the difference between those two types of boss battles best in my review of Luigi's Mansion 3, and, Luigi's Mansion 3 has that as a big problem, and clearly the Galden fight here has that problem as well. It's like, okay, yeah, you're gonna show your weakness at some point. I just have to kind of stand around and wait for it, or maybe at best it's a situation of positioning. It's like, yeah, if I sit in the right spot relative to the boss, then I am going to end up, activating the weakness. Positioning yourself versus, like, actively trying to force a weak point open, though they're similar, but they're also different, My word. I mean, there's literally no point to me, like, hitting the button or anything. I don't know what it is that gets him to reveal the weak point here. This is not, in my opinion, good design on that front. And I'm talking constantly about how I love this game. I love Luigi's Mansion 3, but I can't... Oop, there we go! Okay, I could totally miss it. That's fine, too. Or did I land a shot? I can't tell. Like, I love Luigi's Mansion 3, but the boss battles are the weak point to it, So you can take it very infrequently. Do you end up with a game that is 100% perfect? Like, you're gonna have really good parts, and you're gonna have parts that really aren't so good. This is obviously one of the not so great parts of Dinosaur Planet, or Star Fox Adventures. I like calling this game Dinosaur Planet. I don't know why, but I think it's because I followed the development of the game for so long. Oh my word. Is he going to open his chest up again? Ever? Doesn't he have to, like, swallow air or breathe or something? I don't really understand what this hole on his chest is for in the first place. I'm just really happy that they were kind enough to put a whole bunch of respawning health around the arena. There we go. Because without it, I would certainly not be surviving at all this battle. I would have died already. Or, well, I don't know how many revives I have, but I would definitely have used at least one of them. Alright, my friend. Oh, he's doing it again for no apparent reason. Uh-oh. I have a gaping wound in my chest. Now I need to eat something. That makes all the sense. Alright, let's make this guy puke again. You know exactly what's coming this time, Fox. Don't look surprised when it happens. Oh my word, that we're not following the rule of threes.
Oh no.
Well, if I got the Spellstone, that should mean that he's just gonna... If I got the Spellstone, that should mean that the boss just falls over dead here, right? Yeah. Yep. Looking good. Looking good. Yep. Dead. Down. Down and out. I am happy with that. And I don't think that they're gonna show Fox landing on his feet.
Oh, you must forgive your father. You must work together to lead the Snowhorn tribe against Scales instead of fighting each other.
I will, Fox. Because of you, my people shall no longer live as slaves.
Okay, we'll see you soon. We gotta take this Spellstone back to the planet.
Hey, they gave me an extra, They gave me an extra piece of health there. That's nice. After every boss battle, you get a new piece of health. And they transported me right back here. Return to orbit. Yeah, that's fantastic. They're not going to charge me any energy cells either, which is pretty convenient. I call that an absolute and utter win. So, peak convenience. Get as far down into the mines as possible, beat the boss, and then they warp me straight back to the exit point. That's the way to do it. I don't want to have to, like, claw my way back out of the mines. Especially if it's just like a return trip. Okay, 1, 2, and 3? Okay, so we've only got 3 more places to go off of Dinosaur Planet.
Great job, Fox! You saved the Snowhorn tribe and collected the Spellstone. But it's not over yet. You need to return the Spellstone to the Force Point Temple. Peppy has indicated that it is located beyond Moon Mountain Pass. I'm sure the Thorntails can point you in the right direction. Pepper out!
Fly through one gold ring to reach Dinosaur Planet.
My favorite section of the game. And yes, I'm being facetious like I said last time. I don't know. Like, it's kind of growing on me, the fact that, like, they've got this in here to break up the gameplay experience. I still think that they shouldn't have led with this, because this is not representative of the rest of the game. So you shouldn't get this right off the bat. It kind of feels... I don't know, if you didn't know anything about this game, but you had played Star Fox games previously, it would feel kind of deceitful to open with something like this, and then immediately not do it, you know? And it turns out that it's just kind of like a side thing. I don't know. I'm probably being a whole lot more critical of it than I need to be. But I mean, I do kind of enjoy it, now that I'm thinking about it. That and the fact that this is the easiest level in the game, right? Getting to Dinosaur Planet only requires that you fly through one gold ring, not more than one.
field is down! It's safe for you to land! Slippy out!
Oh, look at that. New high score. Almost beat it by 100 points. Not quite, but almost. Oh, that looks like one panicked Thorntail. Alright. I gotta admit, they did a great job on making the R-Wing look more like an actual ship rather than a bunch of colored polygons in this game.
You've got to help us. Those horrible shark claws put out our lovely beacons, and it gets too dark at night. We be scared of the dark.
Okay, stop crying. I'll see what I can do.
Don't forget about the Spellstone, Fox. You have to return it to the Force Point Temple.
Lovely. Why is that, Thorntail Cockney? I think that's a Cockney accent that I heard. Okay, so I know that one of the braziers, okay, no, I can't use that. I thought I could look under that rock. I know that one of the braziers is right up here. Well, that's weird. How come I can use the fire ability, but it has an X? Woo! Okay, well, that didn't work. Didn't mean to do that. What on earth? Okay, I guess it just didn't work. Tricky. Let's do that again. Tricky. Oh my god, Tricky. Oh, Tricky, oh god, your AI is showing. It's so primitive. Tricky, stop. Come on, over here. Come on. Come on. Up the ramp. And then over the brazier. Come on. Oh my god, where is he? Go. Okay, wait a minute. Let's heal. Where is he? Oh, thankfully, it's actually working this time. Okay, Tricky. That's the staff stuff. Power. There we go. Flame. Would you please just light it on fire? Okay, it's burning, but... Okay, so it doesn't stay lit. I need to put fuel in it of some sort. Hey. Mumble, not now. Why is it that this guy never wants to talk? I don't understand. Freaks. Okay, this is probably gonna help me somehow. The fact that what did they call it? Ow! Okay, so I can't pick it up. I can't pick it up. I'm very confused. Okay, I'm imagining that the find command will work here. Tricky, find it. Nothing? Okay. That does nothing. He won't interact with it. I do not understand what I'm supposed to be doing then. Do you think that there's a chance that the shopkeeper... No, there wouldn't be. I bought everything out of the shop, and I never remember anything new being in stock in the shop. What's in the shop at the start of the game is what's in the shop at the end of the game. So there's no point in me trying to, like, find anything extra. I may as well finish filling my wallet up. Okay, that's not quite enough. I'll have to go through one more stone. I guess my only alternative is to look elsewhere. Because I know that there are at least 2 braziers here. I really shouldn't have pried that rock up. I don't know what I was thinking. You know what? Let's feed Tricky as well. And replenish our grub tubs. Alright, cool. There must be something that I'm missing here. There must be something else around here that'll help me actually light the braziers, because I can't pick up the fireweeds. Maybe the, well, you know what? Maybe the queen will have some insight for me.
I see you have found the Spellstone. Now, take it to one of the Force Point temples that lie beyond Moon Mountain Pass and Cape Claw.
Oh. Okay, I didn't know that there was a... Okay, that explains why I was so, like... That explains why I remember Cape Claw so much. That is definitely the secondary spellstone. Or, the Force Point Temple. There's a Force Point Temple past Cape Claw, and the one that I'm supposed to be headed for right now is the one at Noob Mountain Pass, which means it's just something that I'm aware of to some degree. It's something that I was aware of long before I was able to reach it. That explains a lot for why I'm remembering what I am. Cape Claw is just exceedingly familiar. No, Fox, please. Please. Just jump off onto the platform. Okay, you don't have to jump, you can just fall. That works, that's fine. Is there health in this? Yes, thankfully. Alright, let's actually look on top of this ledge over here. This might actually lead to something interesting. And useful. Ooh. Oh, hello. Okay. This'll do. I wonder what's behind this. Dollars to donuts, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. This is like probably something extra where I'm desperately just trying to find what it is that I'm supposed to get done first, right? And instead, I'm just finding extra things around the edges of the map. Okay, scarabs, don't need them. 3 power cells, wow, that's a lot. And again, more scarabs. So, yeah, nothing truly necessary here. Question is there anything at the other end of this that's actually going to prove itself worth my time to have walked over here? Oh, hello, there's a switch. Oh, okay, I watched that portcullis come down. So, but this should be going into Cape Claw. I remember looking at the signboard several times in like the first play session. Ooh, hello.
How will we ever relight the beacons?
I don't know, like, I'm kind of asking you that question myself. Is there something special in this hole that'll let me pick up fireweed?
Fine.
May as well. Come here, you little shroom. Alright, what'd you uncover? Just another revive creature. Just another revive creature. Not helpful at all. I mean, maybe at some point. I haven't needed one of them so far. We'll see whether or not I'm capable of getting through this entire game without a single death. I'll probably end up dying at some point in the adventure, but for now. This is a heck of a built passage. Oh no, another water feature? Give me a break. Okay, so I try to go to the ice area, I have to run into a water feature. I try to go to Cape Claw, I run into another water feature. What's down this one? Ah, okay. So, it's pretty obvious what they're doing with this. They've specifically made they've made something to slow you down, to encourage you to basically give the game some extra time to load, you know? This is the version of the modern, like, tiny crevice that you have to squeeze through, you know? Because it's like, the Lightfoot Village, okay. You know, you squeeze through a tiny crevice in a lot of modern games, and that's literally, like, the crevice is gonna last as long as it needs to until the new area is loaded. I think I've seen examples of like what happens whenever a game that's been developed for a solid state drive with high access time gets installed on a hello? Nothing? I've seen what happens whenever a game that's been designed to be on a drive that has much faster access time. And then they go and they you know, you install it on like a slow hard drive with a spinning disk in it, and you realize that the crevices that hide the load zones will just like last for an entire minute because the game is so slow to load off of like an unoptimized hard disk. So, you know, the water feature that I went through to allow the game time to load the next area. Same thing, just different. Load times were a bit faster. We didn't expect that. It was discs. We expected things to run on discs, and the game worlds were smaller too.
Beseech the scarabs to enter Cape Claw.
Oh my word, I remember. First, I don't have the money for that. Two, I remember that voice. Oh my word, that's a core memory. Alright, Slippy. Okay, check the map. And Peppy. Thorntail Hollow. Okay. Stock up from the shopkeeper. Okay. I've got nothing. I've got absolutely nothing. I do not need more scarabs. I am not going to mess with that. What? Wait a minute. I think I see something in the grass over there. We'll deal with those. Yeah, sure enough. Okay. We will deal with the targets on the trees in a moment. What are we looking at here? Just a crate. Dollars to donuts again. Like, I'm probably not going to find anything that I need up here. This is just, you know, a side step. Ah, hey, hello. It's another revive. Not the best, but not necessary. I'm not going to complain about it. No, my scarabs. I can't carry anymore, but I'll grab it anyway. So clearly they're giving you enough money. They're trying to give you money in this area to get through that gate once you have a wallet that's big enough, but that is something I lack. All right, let's go ahead and like shoot these trees and see if it does anything different for me. I'm in Lightfoot Village, but I'm supposed to be back in the Thorntail Hollow. Oh, well, okay, that works. Because I hit the first tree so long ago, there was no timer on it. I would have expected there to be some sort of a cooldown. The remaining question is where is the gate that I just opened? Oh, wait, according to the map, if I look left... Oh, hey, look at this! What have I found? Wait a minute, what was that sound? I just got locked in, that's not good. Okay, so I'm in the wrong area. I'm lost, and now I've been locked into the wrong area. You know what? I'm gonna save. We'll come back next time and figure out how to advance the story then.